Alright, so what I have here is my school senior project, and what it is a bingo ball machine. All I have to do right now is show proof of design, proof of concept, and it's not fully functioning right now, but I just want to show, I guess, where my current stage is at. I have another course yet before I finish up. But just to show the current stage and where it currently sits. Alright, so what I have here, you can see I got the balls inside. Not all of them, but that's most of them. I'm only missing 2 of them. Each ball on the inside has an RFID tag. The RFID tag is going to be read by a reader. The reader is not here yet, but the reader will sit right here. And when a ball comes up from here, the ball will be read by the reader and will be read by the current processor that I have. I'll get back to that here in a minute. Just to kind of go through the rest of the process here, what you'll see is I have 2 vacuums. I have a vacuum down there and a vacuum here. The one down below is actually being used as a mixer. So what it does is it'll blow into here, and I'll show you the back side. This is the blower portion. I got it set up to blow instead of suck. And there you see it coming in. So what that does is just kind of agitates and mixes the balls. And then this one here is actually my motive force to pull each ball up into this tube here. I have a half dozen solenoids. All it is a little plunger that'll go in and out. Right now it's pretty much flush to the inside of the PVC I have. When I push it in, it only goes in roughly 3/8 of an inch inside the PVC. And I got a number of those that you can kind of see here. I got a number of those along my PVC. This one at the very bottom, when my vacuum is on, will not allow any more balls to come up into the PVC, so that I can move one ball at a time. So normal state of this is normally closed. You'll see I have 2 more sitting here. What these 2 do is kind of trap the ball into this little space here for an RFID reader. Each state of these is normally closed. This will just allow one ball into the chamber. The one above it will allow it from going past. So when a ball is in this space, it'll be stuck in this point. With the vacuum on, it'll more or less be stuck towards this upper solenoid, so my reader will be up higher. When a ball is read, it'll take roughly a second and a half. I've got a current timer of 3 seconds in here. So after 3 seconds, this top one will open, and then it'll go past this solenoid here. This solenoid is normally open, and it'll actually hit. I have a bolt through here so that it doesn't get all the way sucked into my vacuum. So I just shoved a bolt through here as kind of my ball stop to keep it going from any further. What I have here then, this guy serves as a ball direction. So when it's open, it's got normal pass through, and then when the plunger's back in, it serves as kind of a divert, if you will, down here, and then down into this. I have kind of a chamber. I don't know how well you can see it. A chamber down here. It's about 1 foot long, about 6 inches deep, and about 6 inches high. What happens in here is that whenever a ball has been played through and called, in the bingo game, it'll keep it from going back into the chamber down here, so that you don't call that same ball again in the same game. So this serves as kind of a called ball area that I refer to it as. Same as this first one down here, to keep any balls from coming up into the tube, because I have suction going through both paths here. This other solenoid serves the same purpose. I have another one back here to keep any balls that are down in this area from going and being backfed. What I don't have quite working yet that you can kind of see in here, I have a motor, and this motor will kind of serve as a reel for a trap door down here. What I'll kind of show you here is I'll kind of demonstrate manually. A trap door, you can kind of see that wheel that I have. It's not a part of my motor. That wheel that I had fell off back into that ball mixer. And so when everything in theory is working, I'll go ahead and use that motor to reel that trap door back into place. And I have a locking solenoid down here. Can't see it very well, but there's another solenoid down here that locks that that door into place. So I'll go ahead, move this up, kind of lock it back into position here. Lock it back into position so you can see the balls being stopped into this containment area. Pretty simple functionality. What's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fire it up. I'm going to hit, I have kind of a key fob here that I have currently programmed. I'm just currently have really the A button programmed to cycle through automatically the process. So what's going to happen is I'm going to hit the A here, and it's going to start a timer for 5 seconds. Once that timer's done, you're going to see my solenoids energize. So you'll see this one, this one, this one. They'll all go into closed, as well as the one in the back. Those will all go closed. This one will stay open as it is. After those have all cycled through, that vacuum will, like I said, it's set up as a blower, will start blowing. A second or two later, this will start, and it will start the process, of course, getting the balls mixed, and then a ball will come up through here. It's going to be stopped here, okay, and then I gave it a quick half-second open close up to here. A second later, that'll open close, half-second cycle, and I'll sit in here for 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, the ball will then pass up here. You can maybe kind of hear a little change in the vacuum because it started deadheading. You'll hear a change in the vacuum tone because the ball is sitting right here. After that happens, this vacuum will turn off. That vacuum will turn off. This will close, and that one in the back will open, giving us a clear path. Granted, this one's closed. It's more acting as a either through or divert. It's more of a position solenoid than a lock-in solenoid. So it'll give us a clear path to go down into that containment area. Just kind of a quick little rundown of what I have in here. I can't really see very well. I have a couple of circuit breakers, list of terminals. Can't see it very well, but I have an Arduino board in here running the bingo ball machine. An Arduino board, relay board, very hard to see, but you can kind of see the LEDs lit up there. And then I have a power supply that has 3 different outputs. It's got a 5 volt, a 12 volt, and a 4-volt output. The reason behind that is most of my solenoids in here are 24 volt, but the locking solenoid down there is 12 volt, and then my motor also runs off 12 volt. So I'll go ahead and fire it up here. So I'll go ahead and hit A. So you can see now. Okay. That looks like a through ball in here. Wait 3 seconds. You can hear the balls up here. And there you go. It'll start back over again. Up here, this is closing, that opened, and another ball back in there. Let's see if we can catch them one more time. Okay. Yeah, that was a little fuzzy. We'll try one more time. Try to get a clearer view of that here. And there you go. I'm hoping to have another video here soon of this ball machine in action, and hopefully I can, once it quiets down here, hopefully I can have it fully automated along with my teammates and show you how it all works. Thanks a lot.